Now it's time to get your geek on with a story about a young aspiring scientist that is changing the medical world.
Yeah, Ariel, she found a new way to detect a tricky sickness called Lyme disease. And get this, she had the idea while she was still in high school. Check it out. 24-year-old grad student Temple Douglas is an aspiring scientist who has already made a name for herself in the field of Lyme disease research.
I was kind of in the right place at the right time.
When she was a high school intern at George Mason University, researchers were using a technique to test for microscopic cancer particles, and she wondered if it could work to test for Lyme disease.
I was aware of the issues with the Lyme disease test because of my family. 2 people in my family at that time had Lyme disease.
About 300,000 people are infected with Lyme disease every year. It's a bacteria passed to humans by a tick bite. Symptoms include fever, headache, fatigue, and a skin rash. It can be mild, but if left untreated, in some cases can cause infection in the joints, heart, and nervous system. The disease is difficult to diagnose because only 40% of people get the telltale bullseye rash after a tick bite, and current lab tests can give false positives.
We believe it's a game changer.
The new test uses microscopic particles to capture Lyme bacteria from the patient. If this test gets FDA approval, instead of only doing it in a lab, it could be on shelves at your neighborhood drugstore.
The bacteria that's really causing this effect, we're testing it directly. And we're testing it with a high sensitivity that's never been achieved before.
Dr. Lance Leota says he hopes the test will detect Lyme before symptoms appear.
The goal is to treat this bacteria really early, right after the tick bite, and it can be completely cured with antibiotics.
Temple is now focusing on cancer research at Virginia Tech.
By doing the research that I do, it's possible I'll be able to help people out.
She says it's a great feeling when hard work pays off. Asia Celestino, Channel 1 News.